Shockwave, let's build something fun.
はい、続いてのゲームはマインクラフトダンジョンズです。あれ音入ってない。ん
Okay, good.
あ、入った入った入った。
Don't worry, I made fun of the moment. Hi everyone, I'm Shockwave. We're not building anything in this Minecraft game. This is a little spin-off game, Minecraft Dungeons. If you've played Diablo, you know what this is. This is a top-down dungeon crawler-esque game. Oh, what the? Oh, my OBS is dying. Hold up.
Cool.
全然、これマインクラフトなんですか？
Got a break.
それとも、あれちょっと待ってね。
My friends, we are making sure that we have all our building blocks in order, despite the fact that we're not building something in the run. The run does have to build itself, and the runner's OBS does have to make sure that it's in proper
あ、
shape.
OBS が
So while
ど
we
う
get
のこう
that
の言っ
taken
てた
care
か
of,
ら、もし
I
かす
just
る
want to
と
let
再
people
起
know
動と
that
か
you are
する
watching
のか。
Fastest Furious Fall Fest 2025 in support of Trans Lifeline. The mission of Trans Lifeline is to connect trans people to the community support and resources that they need to survive and thrive. They envision a world where trans people have the connections, economic security, and care that everyone
ドラゴンロー
needs
ス
and
トコー
deserves.
ヒ
Free of police, emergency
ー。
responders,
この
and
ね、
prisoners
ロ
that
ゴかわいいっすよ
disproportionately
ね。
inflict
なんか別
violence
のイ
and
ベントで
mistreatment
も見
on
たけど、
trans individuals.
かわいいなと思っ
Since
て。
2014, Trans Lifeline operators have answered over 100,000 calls from their peers, and we fully support the mission of Trans Lifeline to help
マ
and
インク
empower
ラフト
trans
ダンジョン
people
ズ
through
は
the
ご
power
存知
of
の
community
方、
and
ま
shared
たい
lived
たらね、
experience.
コメ
To
ント
learn
と
more,
かして
please
もらえると
consider
助かり
visiting
ます。
www.translifeline.org or type exclamation
知ら
point
ない。
charity in the
マイ
chat.
ンクラフトなのかどうかもよくわかんないけど。どうなの？マインクラフト側の何かなの？それともなんか違
I want to also
う
remind people that we
ゲーム
do
なの？
have open incentives. We've got a skin bid war for Kururin Squash coming up right
Kururin
after our
Squash
Minecraft dungeon runs that could really use some love. So if you want to color
ディアブ
our
ローライク
funny
なマイ
little
ク。
ship, strawberry, chocolate, watermelon, or candy, that run will absolutely throw you for a
Watermelon.
loop, or really more than a few loops. If you haven't seen a Kururin game before, I cannot advocate strongly enough that you should
クルリンが
absolutely
クリ
stay
リンにちょっと
tuned
聞こえ
for
るな。
that one. It's going to be a
さ
lot
っ
of
きもさ、
fun.
あれね、
We also
視
have
界
our
入った
Majora's Mask
時に
file
やって
named
た
Bid
の
War.
が、
And
なん
we've
か
opened
ク
an
リ
incentive for
クリミ
Tetris
ッ
the
クス
Absolute Grandmaster 2
で、
Plus to add
の
death
次
mode to
の
the
次
end
の
of the
ゲー
run.
ム
We're
が
looking for
クルリンス
$1,000
クワッシュで、
on that one.
なんか
So
クリ
anything
に
you can do to help us
縁が
get
ある日
there,
なのかな。
exclamation point, donate in the chat. Head over to the link, use the QR code on your screen, and give as you are able so we can see all the exciting things that our runners have offered us. Chat is asking what to be excited for about this upcoming run. So this is, as Shockwave was looking to get into, this is basically a Minecraft-like that, or rather a Diablo-like that doesn't treat itself as a seasons or a video game as a service style of game. Technically, there is stuff like that, including but not limited to this blind tower. But it's a lot more a game that wants you to play at your own pace and play as much or as little as you like compared to modern Diablo. But yeah, no, this is a really fun game. It's got all sorts of nods to Minecraft lore. The weapons, the companions that you can get along the way are creatures and things that you will recognize from the Minecraft universe. So it's a really fun fusion of ideas that just works surprisingly well.
マイクロソフトライクはちょっと違う
Definitely a
な。
game that I've had a lot of fun
どういう
with
ことだ
before.
ろうな。
Hey, if you've been here with us all weekend, or even just through today, you've also noticed the work of our amazing community artists. We had an art break earlier today, so I'd love to take a little bit of time to thank all of our community artists who donated their time and talents to create the fantastic art that you've seen on stream and on the merch offerings this event. A huge thanks to all of the following: Autumn Wyvern, Flux, Freckles, JD Puppy, Ka, LC Skeleton, Reddick, Rotim, and Apfelsky. Thank you so much to all of you. If you're just joining us because you wanted to see that Expedition 33 run or something like that, let me tell you a little bit about who and what you're watching. Team Fastest Furs is a community of furry speedrunners that is welcoming and open to all, and you don't have to be a furry to participate in their events. We currently host 2 charity speedrun marathons per year in the spring and in the fall, and provide other opportunities throughout the year for community members to get involved and showcase their speedruns. In fact, many speedruns throughout this weekend have also been seen on the channel as showcases, as people got prepared and, got more familiar with their runs to be ready for this event and other events like it. Whether you're an active speedrunner or is just someone who's curious about the hobby or about charity events, you are more than welcome to join us on the Discord by using !Discord in the chat.
めっちゃ聞き取りやすい。聞き取りやすい英語だな。助かるわ。そう、かわいいですよね。
super excited to thank Anonymous for a $5 donation to get us started on adding death mode to TGM2 Plus. They say big thank you to the tech team, hosts, chat mods, socials, and all the volunteers who are involved in making events like this happen. Hey, much love back to you. Everyone who donates anonymously or otherwise is the reason that any of this happens. Like, yes, it takes a village to put on the back end of the event, but genuinely, there's no point to it without people watching, getting engaged with chat, encouraging their friends to come watch. It all makes these events so amazing. There is literally no point to it without all of you. So please give yourselves a big round of applause.
またね、操作カメラにワンちゃんが映ってくれたら熱いな。あ、これね。ドラゴンロースコーヒ
ー。Speaking of, like, at this point, we're using several villages worth of amazing volunteers and friends to make our events happen because we've been working with 2 foreign language restreams for Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2025. For our second consecutive event, our friends at Fur Europede are providing a French language restream, including, I believe, our friend Drake Lion LeBlanc is working the French restream. And apologies if I mispronounced or misordered that name. And we are also being restreamed by Japanese Restream for the Japanese speedrun community. We are so grateful for their help in bringing our marathon to more viewers and more communities. If these restreams help you enjoy the event, please use the command !Restream in the chat for links to those respective channels.
フレンチリストリームにお友達がいるって言ってた
Just a quick update on open incentives. We do currently have 1 name available for the file name bid war for Majora's Mask. It is Ben Drown at $10. So if you'd like to see your favorite file name at an 8-character maximum, you can get in a donation of $11 or more, and you'll be the leader for that incentive. Yeah, just to get back to it, chat. I think some people were starting to put their answers in when we moved over to Minecraft Dungeons, but tell me your favorite moments from this weekend. Is it going out and getting fast food last night? If I know a lot of people, especially a lot of people behind the scenes, got encouraged to do that. Overnight going into Saturday with Chrono Trigger, I think it came back during several runs on Saturday. Is it, was it only up just now? Tell me about your favorite runs, your favorite runners, your favorite moments. There's been a lot of really amazing things, some PBs and some records set this weekend. Just a little bit of everything. So I want to know what you've been most excited for over the last couple of days, or what you're still excited for over the next handful of hours, because we are not done yet. The runs only get more exciting and just a lot of absolute classics from here out.
ダム発
A combination of something to look forward to and an encouragement from a notable chatter, an upcoming runner. If you want to hurt my soul a little bit, you can call Link Zelda with the file name. That's a classic idea.
ハムカツの曲ってよくわからないじゃん。
Got people who were
いや、わかんない。どっかのお店でハムカツのテーマみたいなのが流れてる可能性はちょっと否定しきれないけど。
And a fantastic showing from our runner. And definitely people still hype, as I am, for TGM2 Plus coming up later on, especially if we can get death mode added. We are working away at that. You've got a few hours, but it's it's a not insubstantial incentive that we'd love to see because it's really asking a lot of our runner Maki Garo. So it only feels appropriate to ask them to, to ask, hey, if we're gonna get this met, like, what do you think is the appropriate amount? So every little bit that you can give,
お
whether
惣菜
you're
コーナー
doing
で
it
ね。
for
ハムカツの
file
テー
name
マ。
incentive or to help us meet that TGM2 plus incentive means the world to people who are in need of care, of support, of the kinds of things that really should just form the firmament of our society. But, I know we are all the kind of people who support each other in that way here watching this stream and in the chat. There are people out there who don't have the support that we do. So any little bit that you can give helps provide that care, love, affirmation, and support to people who need it the most right now.
Alright, なかなかね、時間かかってますな。
All right, chat. So as you can probably see, especially if you're using ! schedule or the link that's pinned to the Twitch chat, our last couple of games, including a bonus game that we're going to be looking to meet, are Switch 2 games. Do any of you have a Switch 2 yet? And if so, what do you like the most about your Switch 2? I don't have one. Frankly, I'm kind of planning on waiting for like an OLED refresh. So if you have one, try to sell me on the idea of getting a Switch 2. What is there to
ス
see?
イッチ
Is it
2
about
まだ持っ
like
てない
speed
って
runs
話
that
して
work
る。
so much better on Switch 2, like your Pokemon runs? Is it about,
ポケモン。
the likes of Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza? What is
Bonanza。
there, what do you have to encourage me to buy a Switch 2?
スイッチ 2。ああ、バナンザの後にマリオカートワールドなのか。最後2つがスイッチ2なんだ。で、あれもあった。なんだっけ。ポケモンもあった。ポケモン。
Right, starting to see some answers come in. While we're talking about reasons to buy things, I'd like to tell you about Timberwolf Trading and why there are some amazing shirts that you can consider buying as part of FallFest 2025's merch collection. We have 5 new shirts, as well as an amazing assortment of stickers and art prints. I saw somebody mentioning they had bought some of those in the chat just earlier. And those stickers and art prints, like I mentioned when we were talking about our amazing artists, those are all created by artists from the Fastest Furs community. A portion of each sale of these items is donated directly to Trans Lifeline, and worldwide shipping is available. This collection will only be available until the end of the marathon. That's coming up really soon, so make sure you don't miss out. Use the command !merch in the chat for a link to the event store, or visit timberwolftrading.ca/pages/fastestfurs. Okay, we've got a good combination of reasons the Switch 2 is a premier console for some of our chatters. Definitely some people who feel that upgrades on Switch 2 for Switch 1 games are the biggest reason why. Whether those be free or generally the case, a $10 upgrade, which really only makes sense. It's not like it's free in terms of like time and effort from developers to make those patches. So I think it's an eminently reasonable compromise to say like, hey, we value your customership. We're going to let you upgrade and keep playing the game in a new and enhanced way because we're as excited about the upgraded technical capabilities of this console as you are. And then we also have one where it's an answer that isn't chat appropriate. So I'm going to leave that one where it is. You can imagine what it is for yourself. Personally, I'm also definitely at least a little bit excited. I hear it's not quite in the shape that it ought to be, but GameCube as part of Nintendo Switch Online's enhanced package is something that definitely has my interest. So I'm quite curious to see how that shapes up over the coming months and years. All right, everyone, we've respec'd our perks, we've reshuffled the floors, and I think we're ready to give this thing another try. It's Minecraft Dungeons, the blind dungeon run with
決まった。
Shockwve.
今度はいけそういけそうかな
Tech guy has to have the major tech issue. You love to see it.
Naturally.
Anyway.
Oh yeah,
hi.
no, it
Hi.
couldn't
左上の
possibly
と
be
こに
more
キツ
appropriate than
ネ
right now.
かな
Couldn't be better. Let's try this again. Hello,
ワ
I'm
ンちゃんもいる
Shockwave.
も
Let's
しか
hope
し
the
て
game
これ
and
ワンちゃん
OBS doesn't crash. And looking good. Anyway, this is
Oh.
Minecraft Dungeons. This is a spin-off game
真ん
of
中
regular
の
Minecraft.
あたり
If
う
you
ろ
played
うろしてる
Diablo,
白いのが
it's a
ワンちゃ
top-down
ん
dungeon crawler thing. The main difference between Diablo and this is that you have 3 items on the bottom that can change whenever you want to. And so you're not like locked to a specific class. You can change the class and you can have multiple builds if you want to. Anyway, the whole category of this that we're doing, it's on the map, but we're going to walk over to it for the scenic route.
ブラインドタ
It's this
ワ
thing
ー
over here. It's called the Tower.
タワ
This
ー
is a roguelike version of the game. The
タワー
difference is
登っ
that
て
it's
い
a
く
random
ゲー
set.
ム
Oh, not this difficulty. Hold up. This is the one you donated for. Apocalypse is doable, but it's like stupidly hard if you don't know what you're doing.
タワーアバター
But this is a random set of things. It's a random set of rooms, random set of bosses, random items that you get in the middle of the run. So if you've seen roguelike,
Tower
you've seen
rules.
it in here. It's just applied to Minecraft Dungeons. Anyway, we'll get started
Oh.
once I can start walking, just to make sure that this loading doesn't take forever.
トラベリングトゥタワ
Ah, yes,
Tower.
randomized loading times.
Yeah. Alrighty, cool. All right. Looks like 30 floors, pretty average tower so far. But we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck,
Good
quite
luck.
literally.
All right. Floor 0 is walking to the door. Oh yeah, we did it. All right, cool. All right, first floor is a regular mobbing room, and we have one of these stone guys. I forget what they're called. Oh, he just boxed me in. Of course, that's this. So this guy's rude because he can box you in like that, and then he has random explosions that can trap you into those rooms. So you're gonna die if you get trapped by them. This is a crazy first room. Okay.
ークレイジーファー
There's
スト
another stone guy in the corner.
結構モリモリ敵出てくるね
He is just absolutely
なんか
cornering me.
こ
This is
う動き
okay,
が
there's two
滑
of them.
らかですね
Okay. Stone guys, I think, are dead. There's also an enchanter in the corner, so I do want to take care of him. He can apply a random buff to any
プライ
enemy
ム
in
ゲ
the
ーミングで
arena.
配ってたゲームセンターで
Looks
見た
like
こ
there's
と
a
ある
couple of them in the corner.
Oh, we've got our soul link here. Yeah, fast attacks. That's fun.
That's attack. That's not the worst enchantment. There's another
だから
rock
お
guy
供
and an enchanter
は
in the
ワンちゃ
corner.
んか
This
な
was kind of a rough first room. Okay, someone's hiding. Good. Where are they?
かいね
No, they weren't hiding. That's
Sure, sure, okay.
All right, so you get a choice of 5 items. Let's do. Let's generate some soul
Ganjo
energy. So instead of it called mana, it's called
Combat the
soul. It's a blue bar on the bottom of my HUD. It's not filled up yet.
これは
You
全部
fill it
倒
up
さな
with
きゃいけ
these
ないのか
little
な一回そうごと
spooky
に
icons. Speaking of Halloween, there's these little things that will show up every time you get a kill, and they'll fly into you, and you only get the actual soul
デ
point
ィア
when
ブロっ
it
てこ
touches
う
you.
いうゲームなの
I picked it
こういう
early
感
just
じ
to
の
try
ゲ
to
ーム
generate
なの
some mana ahead of time. There's a particular item I like or build I like to run with
TNT?
lightning rod, but it uses a lot of soul energy, so it's really something you got to build up towards. And you can see I've cleared pretty much this whole room, but I only have like 10%
いや
of the
強っ
bar.
いや強いじゃ
Things to know
ん
about soul is that the more soul items you have, the more magic you get. That is a pretty. No, actually, I'm gonna take this. I want the damage.
ああ何回そうかクリアすると
But soul energy is the more soul items you
リワ
have,
ー
the
ド
more
が手に
soul
入
you
って
get.
それで
There's
装備とかを
also
整えていくの
bonuses to
か
items that give you more soul energy for just having them.
Energy.
So like there's an enchantment that's just like +1 soul gathering.
Oh.
So that means even though it's
爆破するんだ
it's
や
already
っぱり
got soul gathering
お
on
ー
it, it generates even more soul energy, so you can get these crazy builds where you're killing everything with just soul energy, and then you get more than you basically use in return. So you
ハ
can
ク
just
スラ
spam
が
whatever
あ
your
ん
soul
まよ
item
くわかんない
is
な。ハデ
on
スと
repeat.
かも
Oh,
ハクス
come
ラ
on, creeper explode. Don't like that much damage it did to me. Okay, good.
うんうんうん。アイ
Something
テ
to
ム
do
ドロ
with
ップしてるよね。
creepers,
敵か
aw
ら。
man, is that you can get them to team kill all the enemies for you. So it's kind of a useful thing to basically bait them into exploding for you.
あ、確かに
I'm
こ
gonna
の
take
視
the
点の
risk
マイクラ
here
っ
and save my
て
potion for the next room.
こんなに引
So
き
the
で見られ
potion,
る
Wondering
ことない
about
もんな。
asking because typically, yeah, it's on a refill cycle, but does that
yeah,
work
and it's a
differently in
global.
tower or okay? It is a global.
It's a global cooldown, so I don't think it shows it here, but it's a global cooldown of like 30 seconds. So you want to make sure you use it
マイクラ
as
カメラが
effectively as
近
you
くて、
can.
ね、
Alright, this is a
後ろ
puzzle
からの
room,
カ
so you
メ
have
ラ
to
に
go
して
to
も
the
酔った
halfway
なって
point
今
in
思い
this
出した。
room. So each room has like a spawn point for when the enemies actually spawn, which is gonna be over this bridge
難しい
here.
のか、
You'll
定
see
義
the
が。
purple stuff on the ground
ハクス
right
ラ
here.
が
That
何
means
か。
they actually spawned all the enemies.
なんだあれ。
So looking like
上
we're
のやつ
going
何？
for kind of just I'm picking every
あれも
item
倒す
that's
のか
good
な。
for damage. No
それ
particular
ともあれは
build
ただ見
quite
物してる
yet.
だけなのか。
Although the satchel is hitting some really good RNG. The satchel has 3 effects. It can stun enemies, it can set them on fire, or it
タ
can
イタン
summon
クエストも
lightning,
わ
which
か
is
ん
the
ないの
lightning
よ。
rod I was talking
も
about
う
earlier.
すべてわかん
I
な
think
い
I
単
hit
語で説
lightning
明され
every
てる今。
single time I've used it,
わか
which
んない
is
単語、わ
wild.
かんない単語で
It's
説
the
明され
most
てる。
damage by far, but it's again it's a random effect. And let's
こ
go
う
to
い
the
う
next
ゲーム
room.
がハクスラっていう認
I
識、
really should
こう
use
いう
some
ゲーム
armor, but
わ
I
かんな
don't
いけ
like
ど。
that.
ね。
What's my thing? Ooh, those suck. Those suck. Those suck. We're gonna take the point here. So the point is for enhancing all your items. All the items that you pick up on the top here have different bonuses, but you have to earn enchantment points to actually use them. This is looking like a mob room, so T-Tree, if you got some announcements or things to share, let's go ahead. By the way,
あ、レアド
another
ロップと
lightning.
か
That's a
もあるん
1
で
out
す
of
ね。
3 for like the 10th time in a row.
Yeah, we're at 1 out of 27, 1 out of 81, something like that at this point. But hey,
Yeah.
beyond donating, Team Fastest Furs also wants you to know that all revenue
お
from
金を拾
Twitch
ってステー
subscriptions
ジ初め
and
に一
tiered
つだけ
bits
評
received
価さ
during
せて
this
くれる。
weekend's
そうそ
event
うそう。
also
階層
support
登ると
our
きにね、
events now and into the future. So
なんか
please
選ばせ
consider
てもらえ
subscribing
て
now と
る。
get Fastest Furs emotes
私的
featuring
には
the
やっぱ
always
ね、こ
adorable
の
PB
お
that
供がい
Cheetah
るこ
has
とが
seen
ポイント
in
高い
some
か
of our
な。
art earlier this weekend.
お
And
供
don't
は
forget
なん
to
か
check
ただ
and
い
see
るだ
if
け
you
っぽい
have
の
your
もポ
free
イント高い
Twitch
かな。
Prime gaming sub available too.
お供がね、
All of
なん
these.
か
Ooh,
死んじゃったりすると悲しいから
is
さ。
that Enigma I think that's Enigma conduit? Anima conduit. Okay, yeah. So this means I get healing for every soul item I collected. So because I have a soul
Hey.
bow and the soul lantern, which I'm not going to use, but now I get 2 points of soul for every kill that I get. And
And you get
every
healing on
soul
that.
I gather gets heals. So yeah, so it looks like we're going
There
for
we
a
go.
soul-based build, at least at the moment. Adventure
白いワンちゃんが好
difficulties,
きなんだよ
that's
な。
okay. I did miss one satchel earlier. I'm gonna actually summon him here. I want a little bit of safety. I did actually, while you were talking, hit another lightning,
む
but
ずい
I
の
did hit fire. So our streak is currently 12 out of 13, we'll say, of hitting the
ドーン。
correct RNG roll, which is wild. Let's go here. Anything good? All right, we got the gong.
Gong.
That is insane. Let's
Weakening.
see. Do I
Yeah,
want
what are we giving up?
spam or RNG?
Satchel
Oh, we're gonna
is
give
how
up.
we get
We're
our-
gonna give it to RNG. We're gonna give
ゴ
it
ン
to
グ
RNG.
ゴング
It was a good streak. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So the gong is the best debuff in the game. It's a straight up 100% debuff on an enemy for however many seconds the level of the item is. I think right now it's around 7 seconds based on the current level we are. But everything just dies so much faster because you can just put this cooldown on and then you can just do a burst check, which is what I like to use with the lightning rod. So now I've got a pretty strong, obviously pretty strong opening build now. The opening items were kind of weird of like, what do I do
あ、
here?
マイクラ
But
の映画で
the
も
later
犬出て
items
きて
really
るんだ。
help piece it together.
Is
Yeah,
this
one
all
time.
looking single target AoE? How's
One
what's
time,
your
It's an
actual...
AoE. Yeah,
Okay.
it's an
ワンちゃんいっぱ
AoE.
い引き連れて
But it
遊ん
is
だりしたもん
something,
な。
let's see, all of these are pretty crap. We'll take the soul gathering though, I guess. I do need some kind of upgrade to that, so I need to replace my armor somewhat soon as well. So the thing with Adventurer is you can generally get through about 10 floors before you really need to start replacing items. It's not the smartest thing to do, but you can get away with it if nothing's kind of going your way. Oh, okay, see ya. Oh, okay, it just let me walk off the edge. Normally it doesn't do that. All right, that's
風
fine.
で押し出されてるのか。
We're just on a cycle-based room here. Go back up here. So this is the DLC room. I think this is the Whispering. It's like the Whispering Mountain or something like that. I forget what it's actually called. Can I get some of these guys? Okay, I can. I didn't think those would actually reach. All right, and then these guys are really annoying because they summon blue fire on the ground, and that really hurts. Ooh, those enchants suck. Soul Gathering. Damage reduction. I guess we'll take it. We're really just going all in on Soul here, it looks like. So like here, now just get 4x. I get 4 souls worth of energy per enemy I kill. So that means I can start using the summon that I have a lot more often. He's not going to do much because he was the first item I picked up, but he is decently useful for just taking enemies aggro. TNT is so useless. My god, it does nothing. Put an entire group of enemies and it did maybe a third of each of their health, which is useful, but like kind of want it to do a little bit more.
Right, and even with the gong, it's still not going to do as much as you can do.
Yeah, none of this is good. Yeah, none of this is good. We're going to take the point here. We should have a boss soon. This is floor 10. Normally around 11 or 12, I think, is when bosses show up. Oh, okay. Had to use a potion a little early there.
Yeah, you can see the cooldown refilling if you know what you're looking for on the bottom of the screen. You see the item becoming visible again. That's your cooldown marker.
Yeah, come on. All right, let me move. Thank you. These vine guys are annoying because they summon these little things which apply a poison dot on you, and they can go so far away. All they do is just wiggle at you and dance, and then they summon a vine.
スノーアーマー着てるとマグマ
Like a furry
に
rave, basically. Just
強かっ
wiggle
た
and
りするの
dance.
かな
All right, cool. We've got a swiftest potion, so lucky us. Like I said, this should be a boss just based on history. Nope, it's still combat. Crossbow is nice.
Soul crossbow.
I'm just not really feeling giving up Anima Conduit though.
Right, you've already enhanced.
I mean, yeah, but you get the points back. So that's something nice about this is that you do. They want you to encourage you to spend points. They don't want you to hoard things just for what ifs in the future.
Right.
Use your resources as you have them.
Okay, that's good.
And you can see my soul meter in the bottom left corner, like how much I have now because I have the 2 items with soul gathering and the enchantment that doubles it. So
right.
So I can just
you don't have anything to spend, but you've got plenty of gathering and you get heal every time you gather anyways.
Exactly. And also I should mention the is this good? No, it's not.
Tempest knife.
Man, we're really no. Take the point. I should mention also Anima Conduit scales with how many souls you gather. So because we're gathering 4x souls, I get 4x healing.
Nice.
So I should be pretty healthy. So like even though that creeper, I just tanked that creeper to the face, I don't care.
And you're already back up to 80%.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's like there's these souls over here. They should get me back up a little bit.
You've genuinely got a good yo-yo going with your health at this point.
You know, as a previous Borderlands endgame player, that's all you do with your health.
Sounds
in that game
about right, yeah.
You get it down. There's a concept in that game called health gating, which is if you get it down, I think it's like 5% of your health, you get invulnerability for 3 seconds, so you have a chance to recover. But if you full heal yourself, it resets that timer. So the whole point of that game. Are you serious? That's crazy. Okay,
nice.
these are in Soulfists
so now we're at quad health gathering.
Yes. Soulfists are. I think these are.
これか、さっき見てたやつ。
No, I'm
さっ
looking.
きっていうか、
Okay, so
何
these
回
are
そうか前で上から高みの見物してたやつ。ゴーレムみたいな
I
の
was
出して
thinking that these were. I can't
ゴーレム
remember
だっ
the
たわ。
name of the
レッ
other
ドストーンゴーレム。
bonds are, but there's another set of things that are like this. I forget those base items called. I think they're bracers or something.
あれなんか音も
but
つれ
there's
てる。
a set of those that turn into a really good legendary item. I don't really like this.
あれ買ってたのか、その。
Yeah, take care of those Vex for me, thank you.
音も。
So we're just trying to basically kite them around the corner. I don't know whose health is whose. Okay, the golem's on the right.
Yeah, and I bet you're super grateful for any mobs that show up, considering just how much soul gathering you have at this point. Just like we would be super grateful for any donations going towards that Kudadin Squash bid war, because it is coming up next, and literally any donation will put that choice in the lead.
背中が弱点ですっていう。
All right, Golem's dead. Also, this is a very rare tower because we got a boss, but without a merchant ahead of the boss. All right, can I get the healing from you, please? I'm not gonna take the risk. Just use the potion.
ちょっと。
All right, gotta kill the Vex. Cool, we're done. Oops, I accidentally threw the TNT. Yeah, floor 13 without a merchant is kind of crazy.
Lepier?
Again, not feeling strong about any of this per se.
エン
Nothing's
ハ
really
ンス
sticking
ド
out
ポイ
to
ントって
me
書いてあるのかな。なんか
as
一
I
瞬
need
すぎてちょっと
this.
読めなくて
Oh,
な。
that's rude. Imagine you could just click on this door to skip
Right.
the floor. That'd be crazy. Looks like another mob floor. It's actually teacher. If you have a couple more announcements, we can spare some time here.
Yeah, sure. You know, it sounds like the kind of thing that would be like a DPS dependent strat, right? It's like, okay, we turn our DPS down to 15 so we can hit the door before it closes.
Something like that, yeah. Or just clip through the door and touch the load zone.
I do want to thank our anonymous donors who contributed to our Majora's Mask file name, putting Zelda in the lead at $11. Sorry, Briegel. And Candy in the lead for Kudadin Squash with a comment, the best fruit option is obviously candy. Hard to argue with that logic.
Is it best food or best fruit option?
No, it says best fruit option.
Best fruit option is also candy, I agree. Oh, gauntlets. Correct. That's the base item for these.
レインフォストメール。
One of the
Game's
other
really
things that I
testing me
think-
today.
ピッケル。
I think one of the other
Game's
things that
really
always
testing me.
impresses casual viewers so much about roguelike
モンハンは
runs
ハクスラ。
is knowing how much information, especially in this case with the enhancements that can come on items that randomly roll onto them, just how quickly you can wrap your head around, all right, is this useful? Is this the item I want? Does it have the right
何が満たされ
synergies?
たらハクスラなの
Like,
か。
that's basically a free action for you at this point.
Yeah, it's amount of just mental processing, thinking about what options does it leave on the table
敵から
when you pick a certain item. So
手に
like
入る
because we
素
picked the
材
soul item
で
first, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to shoot for
装
this
備を強化する
random item I'm trying to
が
go
メイ
for,
ンコン
but
テンツなのか。
also it's how many items out of how many items in the pool. That's what I would want. That's not necessarily what I
Sure.
would get. But here's all these other items I can use soul with as well. So like, okay, I've got the summon in the corner. I've got the
ボコボコ殴ってパワーアップす
armor.
るの
Oh,
が
that's
楽
the
しいみ
entrance.
たいなゲー
I
ム。
got the armor generating soul. I've got my weapon generating soul.
そ
So
う
see
な
if
の
we
モ
can
ン
get
ハンっ
anything
て
else
結構
generating
ずっと
soul.
避け
Not
てるイメージあるけど
really.
な
I。
イメージ
forget
っていう
what
か
that one does, but that's
体感
decent.
避けてる時間の方が長いイメージ
Yeah,
あ
we're
る。
really getting. We're just gonna take the item or just take the points here. Not
I was
really
gonna say,
getting
at
a
some
lot out
point,
of this.
everything that you've got will be fully upgraded.
All right, so we'll just
There we go.
upgrade what we have.
クリティカルヒート。
And hey, speaking of souls, if you want to see an upcoming runner's soul leave their body, you can add death mode to TGM2 Plus for Maki Garu. It is as difficult as it sounds, and we are looking for $1,000 to get us there.
厳
So
密には
every
違
little
う
bit
け
will
ど、
help.
まあ
As
な
any
んか要素
marathon
はなく
host
も
of
な
our
い
Sart
ぐらい
will
な
tell
の
you
かな。
it is the small donations that make the biggest part of the progress towards every marathon incentive.
ずっと
So
確
if
か
you
に
have
でぐり返し
$20,
走ってる。
$10, $5 to give, it would make a
でぐり返し
world
と
of
かし。
difference for our marathon here and for people who need help from Trans Lifeline.
This is why I hate these guys. So this room and actually, I'm gonna summon this
ああ、
guy.
そこ
You
がやっぱり
go.
メインなのか。その
You're just gonna get stuck on a wall.
ドロ
Thanks,
ップ
buddy. You
敵
were
か
so
らドロ
useful
ッ
to
プした
me.
アイテムで強化し
That
て
one
さらに
We're
強い
just
敵
gonna
に呼
go
ん
for
で
it.
ドロップしたアイテム
And looks
で
like
強化してみたいな。
So yeah, this is like basically a hallway. I know it's
Yeah,
just
their
あれ
area
ずっ
control
と
seems
ね、
pretty intense.
強い
Yeah,
装
the
備を
blue
手に入
fire
れるため
ticks
に
for a
強い
lot of
敵と
damage,
戦わなくちゃ
so
いけない
with
とい
three
う
of them
ことに
summoning
こう
fire,
矛
there's
盾を感じ
basically
てるんだ
nowhere
よ
to
な。
stand. Come on.
強い
give
敵
me
と戦うために
something.
強い装備が欲しいのに強い装備を手に入れるためには
Good
強い敵を
achievements,
倒
but
さなくちゃ
terrible
いけないっていう。
I'm
コー
looking
ラルブ
for
レー
an
ド。
upgrade
サン
to
ゴの剣。
this, either
あ
a
んま強く
unique
なさそうだよね、
version
コー
with
ラルブ
a
レード。
better enchantments down here. I don't like this armor. A better, maybe a better
okay.
crossbow because this only has
そ
one
の
enchantment
右
on
の
it.
右上のやつ
So we're
何
just
そ
gonna
の
take the point.
え
Although we hitting the merchant floor, so let's see what merchant is. Could be gold,
Hey.
unique, or guilds.
Oh.
What am I taking to the end of the run?
ゴールドス、ギルドスミス
Extra damage?
これはなんか、あ
Critical
れ
boost.
かな、特
Okay.
定の会にある
Okay.
ショップなの
The
か。
more souls I have, I think the more lucky I am to hit a crit.
マーチャントフロアっ
I
て書いてあ
think
る。
is that enchantment.
I mean, that sounds
something
right.
like
That's what
that.
I would. Yeah, yeah. I mean, based on the red numbers, it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, so this is. I just got insanely lucky on that. So we are basically doing a soul build now. So I'm gonna try to look for as many soul items as I can. I might replace even the blast fungus with more souls just to make sure I can use these souls for something else. Hey, look, weekly challenge completed.
ウィークリーチャレンジコンプリート。ウィークリーチャレンジあるんだ。
Without you touching the ground or without them
that-
touching the ground?
Ooh, okay, we're good. I think it was with them touching the ground. I don't like that. I don't like that setup. Oh, it's the
Yeah, we're just gonna
necromancer in the
kite back
corner.
towards the door.
Yeah, it's not really much I can do. All right, we're gonna go for this.
Roll in. Roll in.
It's the only problem about Anima Conduit is it's on a delay. It's delayed healing. So you can't really... I gotta get this guy out of here because he's the one summoning all these zombies. Yeah. Okay.
Try again.
Now I know to target that guy in the corner. So I gotta find him and then kill him immediately.
残機あるんだ。
Excuse me? Why are there enemies spawned?
Okay, some of them weren't summons, maybe.
属性とか相性もある。うん。
So I got Poison Cloud, which is kind of nice. So I got a little bit of AoE damage, but like you can see, like I get a ton of healing, but it's just delayed.
All right, button successfully pressed. Let's do it.
Nope.
Hey, much easier that time.
おなんか深
Give
刻
me that
で
healing.
大丈夫
Give me that healing. I want that healing. Also, I'm getting rid of these guys. I need that
Oh,
heals. I need
crafty,
those
crafty.
heals. I need those
You
heals.
got your potion if you need it.
Yeah, I'm just I got now. I could have held that potion, but
Yeah,
look at
but we
like this
probably
guy's
got-
out of the map, and he's still summoning blue fire in
Oh,
everything.
okay.
All right, that room is
Okay.
kind of messy, but it worked out. That's I would like to replace this armor. This is the frost armor. Hey, look, wolf armor.
Wolf armor.
Appropriate.
ワンチャン用のアーマーがある。
That's
なんかちょいちょい見えてるなと思ったん
Weapon
だけど。
damage booster.
あるんだ。
Yeah, but it doesn't have. This has 35% damage
Neither.
reduction, which is nice to
Ooh.
have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a lot of. I'll take the mushroom actually.
Nice. ディスキャップ
Yeah,
マ
we'll
ッ
take
シ
the
ュルー
mushroom.
ム。
All right, we're gonna get rid of blast fungus. Mushroom is just a like a haste buff. It buffs your attack speed
buff.
and movement, so I can just punch things a little faster.
Gives you a good engage or disengage
そう
option.
なんだ。なんかやば
Yeah,
そうな
so,
色
so
を
when
し
I'm
て
saying
る
like I'm going all in,
だ
I
け
can
ど
basically hit all 3 keys,
バフなん
all
だ。
my items, and just go in. So like this guy over here. There you go. See, he's dead. I wonder how many seconds that mushroom is. I didn't see. It's probably somewhere around 10 to 11 seconds, I'm guessing. TNT into the pit.
Nice.
Blowing up the lava. God, the cooldown. So the thing is also to note is the higher level in items, the lower the cooldown. It's very low, so it does encourage you to like replace your items as you go, but it's like a difference of, okay, it's a 15.6 second cooldown versus
Yeah,
a 15.4 second cooldown.
A quarter
Which is the
second
cool-
here, a half second there. Yeah.
Yeah, it does add up. 30 second
11
cooldown,
and a half
11
second on the mushroom.
duration. Ooh, no.
どれにするファ
Yeah,
ン
so
ト
like
ムア
this
ー
is
マー。
nice. The soul
Souls
gathered, but range damage.
You lose the damage reduction, and yeah.
Yeah, I'll just. We should get one more merchant. At least there's always at least 2 merchants. It's either going to be the unique smith or the power smith, so that it'll just increase the power of the item. So if I get the unique smith, the unique version of this armor is pretty good. It's not great, but it's usable for something like this.
Okay, so it's
if we
worth
get-
holding on for a better option or for that, whichever comes first.
Yeah, and whenever you use a merchant, it always increases the level of the item to the level of the floor. So like whatever level the item would drop after beating that room, it will upgrade it to that level. Unless it's the power
Nice.
smith, I think it gets a small bonus because it's the power smith. Hi. Going for a swim. Still have not really found another replacement for that soul item though. So that's again not terrible. He's more of a distraction at this point because we're in floor 20. He's pretty much gonna die.
ワニク
instantly.
リア。
All of this is useless.
Oh, 羽の
Although
ついた
that is a
靴が。
great bow.
スキットクロ
But
スボウ
Anima Conduit's kind of hard to get rid of. Okay, so we're doing boss merchants. I see
Boss.
on this run.
あ、またこいつ。
Let's see.
こいつは何
No
なんだ
DLC
同
boss.
じ
That's
個
what
体
I
な
don't
のか
want.
それ
You'll
と
see
も
a DLC boss with the health bar on the top.
何
Like
体
the
もいる
big
のか
health
な
bar.
Gotcha.
Okay, these are fine.
おうおう。
I don't really like this too much.
Yeah, everything on cooldown right now. It's just us and our wits.
うん、前のボス戦と同じやつと戦ってるように見える。
Well, thankfully, killing these illusioners is
Worth some
giving me
souls,
souls. Yeah. Ooh, they have Milker trapped
Ora.
on the floor. Okay,
あらあらあら。
let's see.
残機1だけど。
While we spawn back in, I want to thank Io
Oh, it's
for a
spawned immediately.
$5 donation. With the comment, so excited for Fall Fest, Fastest Furs, and Shockwave supporting Trans Lifeline. So glad we practiced Minecraft Dungeons last night.
これどうなんだ
Go
ろ
get
う
him, Shock. Less than 3. IO.
ないとは思うけ
Thank you,
ど、残
IO.
機切れた
This is my
ら
That
girlfriend
also
Laura,
went
probably watching in the
途
other
中から
room.
再開ってできるのか
Very
な
close. That also went towards the Kudadin Squash bid war for strawberry as our favorite fruit.
I don't really like this. Okay, I got some healing out of that, which is nice. Oh, you didn't summon the... Okay, you didn't... I was like, you didn't summon the poison
Okay.
cloud when I punched something. Okay, I should get those souls for
Oh.
some health, which is nice. Get the summon for the distraction. Poison cloud them for some heals.
この追いかけっこターン必要なのか
Hey, Chad, if
Trying
you've
to
been
wait for my
watching...
狙い
mushroom
の攻撃が飛んでくるから
No, for sure. If
Ah.
you've been watching since
Yeah.
Thursday,
Why?
you should take a page from how this fight is going and consider doing some laps in between our runs here. Can't wait to get some extra exercise. All right, we got the... Oh,
Yamero.
jeez, the potion in reserve. I was
Yamenkai.
about to
Oh,
say,
I
I
missed the-
almost...
I missed the...
大丈夫
I missed the gong on the evoker. I think this is a death here.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
ラスト
running
チ
in
ャン
on
ス
it.
いや
Little worried about here. These have not been great items.
難しいのね
Oh, it summons right away. I don't get time to think. All right, we're just gonna go all in on the evoker at the start and see if it works, and I'll use the summon to get away. And no, you're mine, buddy. All right. How am I alive?
Right?
Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Alright, we're just gonna try to survive here. Assuming you as a distraction. Alright, I need to make sure I hit this guy this time. I didn't hit him again somehow. That's crazy. Okay, Evoker's dead. I think we're through. I just gotta find where the illusioner is. I don't know
Right.
which one he is. Oh, it's that one.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, he was in the TNT range, so...
Ooh, okay. Oh,
Oh.
all right.
おお
Um,
おお
I did not expect to get sniped by an explosive arrow. That sucks.
Suppose that'll
コ
do
ンティ
it.
ニューか
Huh.
あーいやダメか
I think, okay, I don't know how much time we used.
We are
So
at
we used
right
20
about 25 minutes right now. If you want to go again and see how far you can get, or we'll just see what production
ね
has
最
up their
初か
sleeves.
らっぽいよね
I could certainly
Don't
try.
give up.
I don't think I'd finish, but I could certainly try.
I see no reason
Uh,
why not to. So unless we get word otherwise, let's spool up another run.
もう一回
This is a rough
Kill?
week. That is unfair. Oh, hey, look, we got an item. That's right, that's the crossbow or whatever. Whoever's I think
Crossbow
it's- I
もらっ
think
とる
it's, Blaze, am I good for another run? I can't see chat or anything. Okay. All right.
All right, we go again.
Let's go for it.
もう一回いける
That was unfortunate. I got the evoker down and I thought I was pretty settled, but then the illusioner had TNT crossbows.
I was wondering what that
一回
was. I
一回死んだ
genuinely
時点
wanted
で
to ask,
どう
but
し
I
よ
also
うって
didn't
顔
want to
を
break
し
your
てた
flow.
No, you're good. It was so yeah. The illusioner can spawn with random ranged weapons. Most of the time, it's not a TNT crossbow, and I thought I had enough health to tank it. But that's why I was saying like the I wish I had better armor because like while that armor had 35% damage reduction, the armor also dictates your health. So that's why you want to try to replace it.
Yeah, so you were getting chunked just because your health pool wasn't where it needed to be.
Yeah. And I didn't have enough like while using the Vex to store some like health that I could just kind of pull up at a moment's notice was nice. It wasn't really enough to sustain. So I'll still pick up Anima Conduit again, but I need to plan other items better. Maybe be a little more risky with my choices. I think there's nothing hiding.
Yeah, it's this one how it did last time.
I think this is yeah, or maybe something is hiding. Please, what is hiding? Hello? Anyone home? It's a rock guy. Oh, he's up here. Hi. He had 1 HP. Oh, I gotta wait for this rock to despawn. That'll finish the level.
あマルチ可能なんすね
For some reason,
確かになんか
that is that is
す
the
ごい
thing
む
that
ずいなっ
happens. That
て思っ
counts
て
as
見
an
てたけ
enemy.
ど。
All right, so I'm still gonna pick up the soul lantern just for the early soul gen, but I'm gonna see if I can piece together another armor.
Yeah, you'll be
あ
ready
の
to
ボス戦
swerve on
の
something
要
else.
素はね、なんかソロ
Yeah,
前
I
提
don't
なの
know
か
how
なっていう。
much. I think I
で
baited
もこういう
myself
ゲームって基
into
本難しい
the
からあんなもんな
souls
のかなっ
gathered.
て思って見てた。
So we'll see. We'll see what comes up. I gotta take another look at everything. So the thing is, everything is consistent week to week. So you do another run. This will be exactly the same once I get there.
Is the amount of health returned by a soul relative to your maximum health?
I believe it's relative to your. I think your level in normal play, but I think in tower it's consistent.
Okay.
Like it's a normal. It's a percentage. So like I took this. That's a
Champion's
potion
armor.
cooldown. Oh, I mean that has soul gathering
あ
and cooldown.
あ、あるん
Actually,
か、
but
その
that's less
特殊
good.
効果みたいなのが右下にね、書いてあるのね。
No, we'll take the satchel again. It's the potion cooldown's not great.
Yeah, you also had mobs target you more, which really wouldn't help in some of the boss situations we encountered.
I think one of the oh look at the little feet wiggle. All right, that's
まあ
a
ラン
13 out
ダ
of
ム性
14.
があるのか、
On
装
lightning？
備の手にも。下振れには、下振れ人生の人にはちょっと難し
Thank
い。
you. All right, this is gonna be fire. Nope, 14 out of 15. Okay. Is this a lightning satchel or an element satchel? This is crazy how many lightnings we're getting out of this. Yeah, so imagine the same tower that I'm doing right now, but even more difficult. That would be Apocalypse, so like definitely glad 15 out of 16. Definitely glad we're not doing that. So do I take even more?
Where you'd have basically been one tap the entire time, right?
やっぱり
I
ね、
think the starting build I had was fine. I
何
think the
回もや
armor
っ
and the
て自分が上
bow
達
maybe
し
need to
て
change.
突破し
If
て
I
いくみたいな
recall,
ね。
one of the bows, I think one of the really good crossbows I saw had refreshment, which is every time you get a kill with that item, it refreshes your potion cooldown based on the level of the enchantment, which every
窓辺から見てる
kill
わ。
at highest level is 3 seconds off, so every 10 kills you get a potion. So
それ
killing
何
all
なん
those
だ？
Vex and Illusioners, I think, would be contributing to that. I believe there's
団子
no
三兄
fake
弟？
out enemies in this game where it's like, oh, this enemy doesn't count to that. I think every enemy counts. I don't know. Okay, alright, fine. TNT can stay down there.
団子じゃないか、四角いか。
Dude, what is with the lightnings? No! That's fine.
ああ、
Okay, good. That doesn't count as a death.
Nope, it does not count as a death. Falling will never kill you. I think it takes something like 10%
クリアして
of
か
what
ら
your
落
current
ち
health is.
は大丈夫なの
So
か
it
な？
always just keep whittling you down lower and lower, but it will never actually kill you.
まっちゃん。
Alright, let's keep moving. I will definitely be aware to let production know if I'm not even close to finishing based on the current build we have, but I think taking another look at the items will be beneficial. So all of this is crap. Is this the Anima Conduit?
ト
Nope.
リックボー。レイン
The
フォー
gate
スメイ
damage, longer roll cooldown, but it has Bag of Souls and
レインフォー
Reflex.
スか。
But that's lower than the Frost armor I had. 30% chance.
なんでいらっしゃる？
We'll take it for. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's do. Let's just do 1 point in that for now, because that'll give us extra soul gathering as well. So that enchantment inherently gives you extra soul gathering. Dude, the freaking lightning is crazy. I'm in disbelief how many times I'm getting lightning out of the bag. It's supposed to be random. There we go. There's some fire. All right, there's something different happened for once.
So would you say that you ain't happy, but you're feeling glad because you got lightning in a bag? Chad, is that anything? I don't.
That's so you got another verse?
I mean, I could do the Russell parts. I do enjoy that song in Gorillaz a lot, but
all right. So this
honestly,
is the
if you
bow with
want me to
Anima.
do it, get in a donation, and I will.
All right. So this is the bow with Anima Conduit. So I would definitely want this. I need 1 more point to enhance that. Yeah, so like that set him on fire there. Whoa! Okay. I just got healed while in the abyss. That's funny. I'm gonna summon you to distract, do a blast fungus, to AoE. My satchel's up, but I'm getting bullied. These wind guys are truly annoying. They don't really do a lot of damage to you. They just lift you in the air and basically stun you. Or it's not really a suppress, but like you just kind of get lifted and then you're right back on the ground.
Yeah, it's a soft CC, but all the same, there goes your DPS for a second or two.
Here's an idea. Do I get rid of this? I think is actually a play. I think don't bait myself into a summon. I have 2 sources of gathering. Yeah, let's do that. The summon was useless. It was basically a small distraction, but if I can have 2 DPS items versus 1, that will probably dramatically help.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there you go. So there I got a freeze. So now we're starting to hit inconsistencies. It also doesn't help that like anytime I use the gong on the evoker, I was just out of range of getting him weakened. Excuse me. Thank you.
Excuse
Come
me.
here, buddy. Oh, nope. Come here. Fine. I should have the room up. And this way. And blast this. Freeze. Or it's a slow. Whatever. Creeper. And... No, is there something down here still? Did I leave an enemy in spawn? Yeah, I did. Oh, wait, actually. See ya. Go to the abyss. I need a melee upgrade of some kind, so I will just do it. I just used my potion on accident because I have them on the same or neighboring keys. Whoopsies, but this is fine because we're in this room. Can I reach him from here? That's nifty. Although, wow, you're gonna be annoying. Get off. No. Okay, buddy. Okay. I thought I was clicking on the edge. That I just must have misclicked too far. Guy, that just the mobs are just doing the work for me. They're just falling off the edge. See, no one's in range there. No one's in range. I gotta stop walking off the edge. Oh, hi. You're over here now. Alright, fine. We'll use that. I can't see the people I want to shoot with a bow, so I can't actually do damage to them. Alright, the wind guys should be gone now. Maybe Anima Conduit is the correct play. Go to the abyss, buddy. See you later. Oh, hi. See ya. So, like, this is the armor I took last time. 328 health, 452 health. 30% chance to get damage. That's... Oh my god, it's like 50%
gate damage versus flat damage reduction.
Yeah. But also this has reflect, which is
Ooh,
nice
and a longer
for the,
roll cooldown.
Yeah. I think I stick with this armor and then I gild it maybe. We're gonna take the play. We're gonna do something different here. This sucks. This is normally good, but this sucks. Enchantment wise. We'll take the point. Alright, we're gonna go with this. This is the play we're doing. Deflect. Yeah, we're gonna take that. So
Yeah, I mean, if those explosive arrows later on just, you know, happen to not hit you, that would be nice.
We're gonna go with dodge chance. That's gonna be the play. We're gonna play all in percentages. It seems like the percentage is in our side, at least for the satchel. There you go. There's deflect doing its thing. I do like that anytime I can see that deflect works, you can see it on the left. It's like, I deflected something for you. It's like, thanks for letting me know. Alright. All of that is... Yeah, all of that is Garbo. I'm gonna take that.
Do also want to let chat know that from Beyond the Mists of Time, we have recovered that donation from earlier that put Zelda in the lead for the Majora's Mask file name bid war. It is from Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule, with the comment... Let's have the royal line represented in this game.
Oh, okay. I meant to roll over the gap. I forgot my roll cooldown is longer.
Right.
No. There's the bomb guy. So there's a rock guy here. The amount of lightning I'm getting out of this satchel is just wild. Like, I've said it 30 times already, but I don't think you understand how... easy it is to have just an AoE delete button go
Yeah,
off
no,
so often for you. Like it's
We're
crazy
at what,
how
15
good
out
that
of
is.
16 out of 1/3 chance each time.
It's something like I've hit it 20 times, which is pretty crazy. Out of like 3 different random elements. And you can see my sword's doing like 200 damage, but my sword's doing like 200 damage, but the lightning's I think doing a little over 1,000 on a hit, which is crazy. Oh, that skeleton's got double damage. Get rid of you. Okay, deflect might have been the play. I just tanked so much damage in that fight without even thinking about it. All right, 411. For combat, all of this is like none of these enchantments are looking good, or like perks on the armor is looking good. Make sure that deflect is fully leveled, anima's leveled. I don't care about. I'll save it for the soul fist. I think I'll still pick those up because that was useful to have. I just negated both of those creeper explosions. That's interesting. Yeah, this knife is doing pretty good, although now I'm going to take the health because I wasn't really trusting that was going to go off. Yeah, the lightning rod does 1,000 damage, so this is the same as me hitting my sword or my knife 4 times on things, which is, again, pretty nice to have. Come on. All right. Nope. Maybe I'll keep Anima Conduit as well. I'm trying to think ahead here. So like this is what I took earlier. The spear, that's useless. I don't care about consumables. Broken chainsaw blade, that's really good with
Chainsaw blade.
Soul's critical boost. Oh no, wait, that's already inherent to it.
Yeah, and then we just boosted the.
I don't even know what the extra enchantment was. Then I might have to look at it in a menu. I take that. I think I take that. It's a guild smith, not a unique smith. So this, if I could get this into the unique, I would take it. But I think I'll stick with this because it's already unique. And then,
right. Well, we are coming up right up on the 40-minute mark, so I think we're gonna take down this boss and then see if you got a few more floors in you, or if you're ready to call it a run.
I will let Blaze make that call. Oops. I just noticed both of these boss floors had an evoker in it. That's rude. Oh, he's being nice to me. Going right underneath him. Oh yeah, I'm just tanking TNT blasts now. That's cool. And... Alright, Vex is dead. Alright, boss is dead.
That went a hell of a lot better than last time.
I mean, the damage reduction, deflect,
right.
Proven useful.
When you just don't take damage, it's easier to stay alive.
Wait, keep going? Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going.
The voice of God says, party on, Garth.
And now the goal is kill that other boss that took us down. Get that evoker out of here.
まだまだ続行な感じなんですね。EST は。
As long as the satchel keeps actually hitting lightnings, though, don't hit a freeze.
まあまあ、お、
So I got like a 45% chance to deflect, and I got a 30% chance for just to straight up negate the damage on something. None. Nope. Alright, cool. See if I care, Creeper. Thanks. Alright, so I think I'm going to level up the armor and get the health. And just try to be tankier. I think the items are fine. Oh. Alright, that's fine. So I think, so if we see the Anima Conduit is healing 34 health per collection. Oh. Nope. Alright, fine. We'll just do that. Just punch the air. Alright. Do next floor's combat. Grab this. Let's get more critical boost. Oh, I didn't even realize. This has +2 soul gathering, so this counts as 2 soul items, at least in terms of gathering, which is nice. So I have, what, 4 points? Because I have the bow, I have Anima Conduit, I have soul fists. I think soul critical boost also counts separately. I'm not sure if that's included in the card. It might be included in the card, actually. God, this bow is, yeah. I wish there was a better bow, because, man, that's... I can't kill anything in one shot anymore. So the bow's nice from a distance, when you're trying to start out playing like tower stuff, is you know, draw the bow from a distance, and then you can just delete one enemy, but you still have this draw time to deal with. So it's kind of nice to be able to turn around and just be like, this one enemy needs to go. So you can just like roll, do that, and then kill it. But now it's at a point where it's not even doing one-shot kills. So it's not really super useful. So like, yeah, you can pepper stuff from a distance. Wrong door again. I think I did the same thing last time.
Yes, you did.
ではね、
I actually thought about it on the
2時にな
last
りま
floor.
し
I'm
て、
like,
視
wait,
界
is that
交
the
代の
opening? No, 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 that's the
時
exit
間
on
と
this
なりま
floor.
したので、私はここで
Like,
失礼い
Radiance is
たし
good on
ます。
fast attack speed weapons, but I don't want it. This is good, but not on this bow. I also kind of want soul. Something to replace anima conduit for healing, and I don't think I have a replacement for that still. Refreshment would be useful if I find that bow again. I will gamble on that. That might be a good play.
はい。
Actually, it
という
wouldn't
こと
be
で
if I find it. It will be there.
視界
I just
交
need
代しまし
to
て、
remember where it
ジャ
is.
パニーズリストリーム、ここからは
Oh, this
イ
is
ビル
that's
マン
right.
が
This is this
担
room
当いたし
with all
ます。
these
よろしくお
dudes.
願いいたします。
Oh no. Okay, spiders got me. I could just negate all the damage though. Okay. Armor's working overtime here.
現在、マイクラフ
The
トダンジョ
lightning
ン
has
が
come back to us in a different
プレイ
form.
されてますけども、
Oh my
EST ちょ
God.
っと超えましたけども、
I don't think I took. Oh, I definitely took some
泣きの
damage,
一
but
回というか、
visually
そうい
I
うこと
could
で、
barely see any damage
今
being taken.
もう一度チャレンジされてますけども、
This is the
どこまでいけるかですね。
So like this doesn't have this is souls gathered, more souls, not useful. None of that's useful. I don't like those weapons. So yeah, we take this and then merchant floor. I think we upgrade the armor for the health.
ハクスラ、まあディアブロっぽいゲームは
Arrows on hit?
まあまあ
Really?
わかるんですけども、マイクラはわかんないですね。
Okay. It's not really useful, but fine, I guess.
まあただ
This is the one with the necromancer in the corner. I need to
普
see
通
if I
は
can
ね
check it out.
ファーミングし
Oh,
て
I should
武器
grab,
強化してレベル上げ
one of
て
this
っていうことを
while I have a chance.
普通のねこの手のゲームはやるんですけども、それをやらずにまあ
So we're
バ
just
ンバ
gonna
ン
bully this
進むん
guy in
で
the corner over
どう
here.
しても
He should spawn in the
ス
same
テータスが
spot.
足りない、装備が足りない、装備がね弱いとかそんな話になっちゃ
Oh,
うん
I
で、
gonged too early.
となると単純にアクションゲームとして
Fine, but that's gonna be
難しく
definitely
作るんでね、
not
それ
optimal.
はそうっていうそれはそうなと思いながらちょっと私は見てましたけども。
Music director.
Yeah, we're doing our spins now in preparation
結
for
構
our
そ
next
の
round of
体
Good
制
Evening
系
Squash.
と
It's
かはそう
basically
です
all
よね。
about spinning the entire
こ
time.
の手のゲームってインフレが激しいんでちょっと足りない
Health's
と
getting a little low.
結
I'm
構
keeping an eye on
え
it.
ぐいんですよね。でダメージがどんどん増えてくんで、
We've also got more donors
終盤になると
excited for our
装備が足りてないとこ
Majora's
う
Mask
ワンパンで
run.
倒されるとかっていうの
That
は
win
割
list
とあり
sent
が
in
ち
a
なんでね。
$7.77
まあさっきなんか
lucky
そうでしたね。
donation
ほぼ体力
with the comment
マッ
one
クス
final
から
nudge.
なんか
Since
ミリ
the
残
one
し
home
ぐらい
star
まで
runner
来た
reference won't
して
fit,
たん
as
で、
mentioned in the
非
chat
常に
earlier, that would have been Fogo
難しいラン
Rouse.
なのかなとは
I'll
ちょっと
suggest
思い
that
ながら
this
見て
one
ました。
instead, and they put that donation towards naming the file The Cheat. And they finished that comment, flagrant system error? Well, I'm hoping virus doesn't equal very yes. For a second, we were worried about that before we got this run going, but the system is not yet over, so please continue to get those donations in for the Kururin Squash Bid War, the Majora's Mask file name Bid War, and of course our Tetris the Grandmaster 2 Plus death mode incentive that we are looking to make some significant progress on. If you want to see the hardest versions of Tetris you have perhaps ever seen in your life, even if you've watched lots of marathons, get those donations in now.
I have my own version of a delete button. I just rolled up to that necromancer, weakened him, then did the satchel, which of course did lightning, so it did 2,000 damage and just
Naturally.
instantly deleted him. So cool, I guess. I'm feeling a little better about this build, at least for mobbing. This build's definitely a lot better, but for boss fights, not quite sure. But here we go. We're about to go back to the same spot here. Where was that? I missed the crossbow, I guess. Because I don't see it. I must have missed it. Or maybe it's after this one. This next one's combat. Okay, yeah. 21 was boss. Critical hit, poison cloud. Alright.
これ何が大事なんだろうね。
Oh, it's only healing 63. Okay.
火力かな。やっぱ火力だよな。
Because my armor full went up.
攻撃は最悪ね、なんか前提でかわせばいいじゃんってちょっと思っちゃってるから、やっぱ火力が欲しいかなってはちょっと
If
思
I
うんで
actually
すよ
take
ね。
damage, that is.
Right.
We're just having that moment again. This music just gets like after a while. This music just gets a little concerning in your head. You're seeing an organ player going crazy. Of course, it hit lightning again because why not? This should be it. All right, this should be boss. Yeah, so it was this, but this has refreshment, which is super nice. On any kill, it says, yeah, and it does a lot of damage. It's 3 arrows. Do I take it? This is my healing. All right, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take the risk. We're gonna do. I think radiance is nice, so I get a point of that. This will cost me 5 to upgrade, so I can do 2 of that and then 2 of that. Okay. All right.
All right. We're plenty healthy now.
We have all the lives, so we have a couple shots at this. If I can just, I'm gonna try to blitz it because I have a decent setup for damage. Can we hit lightning right off the bat? Okay, Evoker's dead.
Watch out for those explosive arrows.
Yeah. No. Wait. Oh, okay. My refreshment.
The AOE.
I forgot I bought refreshment, and then right before I died, I was
ここ
like, wait a
ここなん
minute,
だ
I
な
have refreshment. I should kill
こ
something.
こが
to
鬼門
get
なん
my
ですね。
potion.
さっきもここでやられてましたね。
I would have had him there because I could just kill the illusioners and then they count. All right, so this is feeling better. Deflect is helping a lot here. All right. Okay. Oh, I was blinded.
I was
ここダメージでかいな。ここダメージでかいな。火ダメがでかいな。あまりにもでかすぎる。
Okay, I set him on fire, so I know which one is the correct one now, which is this one.
Nice.
あまりにも火ダメが大きすぎるんですよ、こ
All
こ
right,。we're out of him.
ああ、でもクリアした。危ないですね。
No, go away. I'm done with you.
あ
Oh,
まりにも
spin
火ダメ
blade.
が大きいんだよね、ここ。
Thank you for the reward. You gave me one of my favorite items.
And right into the Martian floor. Let's
So
see what
this
we
item
got.
just throws out like a boomerang, comes back, and is on an insanely short cooldown.
Yo, Chakram style.
All right,
Let's do it.
unique smith. I can only choose the top items for this guy.
Okay.
The health is really proving to be useful, so let's just go for it. Potion use boost
Use
defense.
boost
Oh wait.
defense.
What's
あ
that
と
enchantment called?
今2フロア22回なんで、マックス30ですね、右上に書いてある通りであれ
90%
ば。
DR, I think.
Nice.
But it's only for 4 seconds. So that complements the bow that we picked up
それぐらいかって話ですね。
because now I can just kill a bunch of enemies, get my potion back, reuse it, get the
通
DR,
りじゃねえ
go
の。
crazy, negate all the damage, and just keep rinsing and repeating the cycle.
だから必要な
The only problem
Alright.
is on the
バ
final
トルだけやっ
boss,
て、
if we
即
get a
折り
boss
してい
that
く感
doesn't
じの
summon
匂いがす
mobs.
る。
There will be a couple mobs, but like just to annoy you, but not every boss summons mobs to be useful or
こ
like,
の手のゲームってそうですよね。まあ装備のレアリティとかもなんかパッと見まあまあ見
We
た
are
感
now
じかなと
officially in as
ま
close to
あ
go
定
mode
番
as
の
we'll
色
get
合
in
い
a
通り
run
かな
like
みたいな
this.
感じ
So
だったんで
chat,
すけ
if
ど
you
も
want to get in donations to influence that
こう
could
いう
reduce
ランで
squad
プレイ
bid
する
or
ってな
change
る
the
と
color
シナジーと
of
か
our
どうの
ship
こうの
for
と
the
か
next
考えるか
run,
ら
you have just a
単
few
純
more
に
minutes to do so. Do not delay.
レアリティ上がったから強いとかいう話ではないですしね。いや難し
so
い
a
よ。
bunch of other things that like just trying to think about everything that's sort of built up or to this build. That craft arrows on hit is actually proven to be useful because now we've picked up, besides falling, whoops, besides picking up this new crossbow, I now have a stash of arrows.
そこそこのダメージで
Corner
済
here,
む
I
んだ。
have 300 arrows. So I can just spam arrows now with this new crossbow that we picked up and just do a ooh.
ユニークは出てますけど、フォックスアーマー。
Sorry, but
ユニーク出て
sorry,
ます
but
け
no.
ど、
World
これ
where
強
we
いんです
didn't
か
just hit the unique smith.
It's not even that. I don't like the fox armor's lack of DR. This is nice to have to combo. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go for it. It's not gonna go in with the mushroom. This is a different version of the same build.
レアだ、そうユニークとかレアとかさ、あってもそれが実際強いかどうかはまた別の話なんでね。出づらいけども弱いとかは割と普通にあるんでね。
Also ditched the wolf armor as well. Did not pick that up. So apologize to those two. Those two species.
サーマーが強いのかどうかですよ。
But this is a similar build I normally like to run. Instead of the soul, I think it's the soul harvester is what it's called. I forget what all the soul items are named. But I picked the lightning rod, and then this is the same thing. Instead of it being a lightning strike that hits, it's a bomb that explodes around me like this. Oh, something to know about souls, actually, because now that I'm actually starting to use it to kill stuff, if you kill something with souls, you do not get souls. So that does prevent an infinite loop of just using the same item over and over again. So you cannot just
you don't have
use...
good ways to kill with everything that you got right now.
体力面は結構
yeah.
Be the
We still
soul
have-
harvester or the
安心して
chop
そう
room
な
or
安定して
just
そうな
straight
雰囲気はある。
Yeah. The spin blade is just a nice kind of weapon that I can have. Is be like, okay, there's an enemy that's chasing me. I can just do this, throw it
少なく
away.
とも21回みたいな
For
なんか
exactly
ゴ
this
リッ
reason,
と
the
体
spin
力が
blade
減
is actually
って
a
る
good
ことはない
demonstration
です
of
ね。
keyboard and mouse is actually the best way to play this game. No. Because I can look anywhere with my mouse cursor, and based on where my mouse cursor is where the spin blade goes. On controller, it's based on where your character is pointing. And with lightning rod, it's an automatic target of something. You'll see something highlighted on your screen, and that's the lightning rod's target.
Yeah, so it's fire
keyboard and mouse
first
is
versus having to aim
actually-
first. Makes sense.
Keyboard and mouse is actually the best way to play this game. It's not just a preference thing. Oh, I thought I was gonna make that. Okay. All right. Well, now we have the fun part of now the floor is fallen out, so we have to wait for the roll to come back, and then we can go across these gaps.
Oh.
I clicked a little too far.
落ちる。
I
いや、体力やばいぞ。あんま落ちてもらんない。落ちてもらんない。ちょっと待って、体力やばいんだよ。あ、そう。
With the comment,
一応時間経過だけど、そんな頻繁に
that
回
was
復
dumb
でき
and
なさそう
didn't
なん
know
だ。
he was supposed to be
ね
volunteering this morning. Mea culpa. That also goes towards the strawberry skin choice for Houdadine Squash coming up. Thank you so
フル
much.
タイムがあるから、あんまりね、
Had a little bit of a spree of the negate damage
良
not
くない。
working, which is
こういうのってなん
fine.
か、この手にあると、そうライフリーチ欲しいなとか、ちょっといろいろ思っちゃうけどね
It's。probably obvious to some people, but just to make sure, the refreshment, even though it's an enchantment that applies something that can be useful for my whole character, I have to
ライ
kill
フ
something
リーチ
with
と
the
か、まあ、クール
crossbow.
タイムのリカバリーレート上げるとか、まあ、そういう単語が出てくる
If I
な
kill。with my sword, I do not get that cooldown reduction. So I do have to also be mindful of like, okay, if I need my potion, get kills with that. I just replaced you.
あんまり強そうじゃないな、武器が。
What a
Useful,
mushroom.
but that's very useful. But
オイルタッチとブレード。
Void Strike is useful. That's not a fast attack. 20 levels though is kind of worth taking. I do lose a lot of soul gathering out of this though.
オールフィストよりかは強そうだけど、
Yeah, just the one, right? Okay.
We're gonna go with the soul.
買わ
Fist.
な
I
い。
think we'll be fine. Oh, whoops! Stepped in the campfire. There's a neat bug actually. It's hard to cause intentionally, at least for me it is. Where if you throw out the spin blade, with the way it comes back to you, it'll come back to you in a circle, and it will keep circling around you like repeatedly. And then you can just basically have all the mobs around you just get sliced to bits, just like an action movie. It's kind of funny when it happens. I don't know how to cause it, but it does happen frequently enough that you're just like, oh, that's neat. And then you just walk in the middle of everything. Oh, there you go, like this. There you go. Oh, wait, the button's over here. So you can create this like little slice and dice trap. New event, door opened. Alright, we have 4 more floors.
感じだと、出たぞ、ユニークの剣。マスターズ刀とか言ってるけど、装備するのかわかんねえな。使い物になる装備と使い物にならない装備があるからね。レアリティが高くてもね、使い物にならないと話にならないんで。
Had a little bit of deflect there, thank you. Look at that, I used the soul harvester and I already have full soul energy back. Oh, hi.
ああ、いいダメージもらってる。怖い。
I'll just get the potion back, please.
もうあんまもらえないね、攻撃ね。
Oh, is this a harp crossbow? It's making noises. Yeah, it is. Okay. The harp crossbow is just nice because it shoots in like a burst, like a shotgun effect, so it can spread out over multiple enemies if you're far enough. That roll cooldown is brutal, though. I'm not used to it. All right.
さあ、27回は、なん
Yeah,
か
that's the
いいのあ
downside
る
of you know
更
running
新
a
してないね、
roguelike
全
where
然。
you don't know what's going to happen because obviously you, as in any runner who has lots of time under their belt in a game like this, you get used to like, hey, here's the defaults, here's the breakpoint where I know this particular you know kind of build starts to really feel good, and if something throws you off in that, you got to adjust.
All right. Shockwave's getting the Shockwave enchant.
Nice.
Joke writes itself. And also I'm going to take Radiance. So there's a couple enchantments that are useful based on how often you hit something, and a Broken Saw Blade hits very often. So the fact that it hits so often means I'm proccing Radiance pretty frequently. And same thing with the Shockwave effect. It's just like it's on every so often of hits, it'll summon one. So you want something with a high speed, not necessarily high damage. So you get some neat trade-offs when you're picking certain items. And then I also have Void Strike. You can think of Void Strike as another debuff unique to itself, but it only applies to the melee. It's not like the Gong where it's just a global debuff. Hey, look, you're
で
back.
もまあ28位まで来ましたか？
Good though.
All our friends
merchant-
coming to see us again right before the end of the run.
マーチャント
So
フ
this
ロ
should
ア、ああ、
be
いいですね。
Yeah, it's Power Smith.
これ、
What I
一応
wanna-
寄るんだ。
I think the free damage.
まあ、そうよね。コモンが
The
目立つ
duration
な。
would go up for this, but I don't think I really care about the duration. I think we take the free damage out of this. And let's spend the last bit of points that we have.
Welcome
We
to our friends
want-
from Mr. Jerky. Jerky, you are just in time for the finale of our Minecraft Dungeons blind dungeon run.
I guess we'll just take the souls. No, we can do better than that. Take the radiance for the healing. Is there any free enchant I have? Nope. All right. No, wait. I get a point for leaving. I can spend a point. That's a potion, not a point. Whatever. I can't spend on any of these. All right, we should be fine though. Oh, it's two
Let's get
bosses. Evoker again? All right, but he's dead though, so we're good.
大丈夫だ？
And not the illusionist, so naturally
あ
sent.
なんか結構多大ヒットしてんな、その剣。いいね。強そう。
I just saw that part of the name and I'm like, yeah, that seems about right.
All right, so we made the right choice picking the spin blade.
blade.
We're done. Get ready.
お、
GG's.
素晴らしい。グッドゲームです。
Nice.
Okay, we got a recovery. Had to change one item.
よか
but,
った。よかった。まあ
you
ちょ
know,
っと
it worked out. That was
まあ
unfortunately just a bad
トラブルはあったけども
choice. All these items I don't really care.
よかったんじゃないですか？
Make the squids happy in chat. But yeah, all right. I am way over time here, so I'll make this quick. Thank you all very much for watching. The run back worked out this time. I didn't fail a roguelike on a live run again to make that 3 out of 4 roguelike fails. Thank you, T-Tree, for just going with the flow on this one. Much appreciated, my dude.
My pleasure.
And-
Lots of fun.
Last thing I'll say is, while this may not affect me in terms of the event and the money that we're raising for, now more than ever, organizations like Trans Lifeline need your help with everything that's going on. So please donate if you can. Please support the organizations that you can. Please support the friends that are in situations that Trans Lifeline helps that you can. Everyone needs support in times like this. That's all for me. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next time. Bye.
はい。ということで画面切り替えました。
Thanks
こ
again,
こまでは
Shockwave, and
マイ
thank
ン
you
クラフ
all
ト
of
ダン
you
ジョ
for
ンズで
watching
し
and
た。
donating during that fantastic run.
それで
Genuinely
は
could not
続いての
do
ゲー
that
ムの準備がありますの
myself.
で、
It
じゃあ
is the
失礼い
reason
た
why
し
we
ま
are all
す。
here for very obvious reasons, and so very proud to be continuing to raise money for Trans Lifeline here at Fall Fest 2025. There is still more marathon ahead, including incentives with Kudadin Squash's Bid War getting additional bolsters from our fans of Strawberry out there in the audience. But if you feel differently, you've got just a few more minutes before we get that run spun up to get your donations in for the Skin Bid War. We also have our file name bid for Majora's Mask with our couple of options. The Cheat at $7.77. Ben Drown at $10, and Zelda currently the leader at $11. Plus that big incentive we are looking to make more progress on for the big death mode addition to Tetris the Grandmaster. Tetris the Absolute the Grandmaster 2 Plus from Maki Guru later today. All right, my friends, if that run was as much excitement for you as it was for me, you might need a stretch break, a restroom break, a time to get yourself some snacks. So we're going to take just a few minutes as we get our Kudadin Squash War set up for some messages, and we'll be right back with more Festus Furs Fall Fest 2025.